recently one of my design friends asked me to talk about an interior design contract, and I was like, yes, I get it. I understand why we need this, because if you really ever had a client run away with your balance or delay your payment or even expect you to do magic without clarity, then you understand the importance of having an interior design contract.
She's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment. Now come on now.
Hi there, my name is Buki. I'm Amanda, if you can call me Amanda. Yes, I'm an interior designer. I also have other numerous businesses, but interior design is what we're going to be focusing on in this video. And stick around so you can know how to build your interior design contract. I'm going to be showing you how to go about interior design contracts, how you can build it, and how you can send it to your client, what you need included in your contract. So stick around in this video and make sure to listen up and subscribe to the channel. Before you begin your interior design contract, you need to write down the things that you have been through and you don't want to see in your next project. These things that you went through are very important in building your contract. The things that, oh yes, this client did this to me and I don't want this repeated in my next contract. Write them out first of all in order for you to put them in your new design contract. Today I'm not reading from a template, but I'm going to be showing you personal things I've had to go through in order for me to say, yes, I need an interior design contract. And this is going to help you if you're just starting out or if you're confused on how to build a design contract. Now, after you've written those things that you've been through, this is now going to be the foundation of your contract. For example, have you ever had a client run away with your balance? Did anyone delay in the timeline of delivery? Or have you ever had to replace damaged goods that no one had to take responsibility for? Before we begin, if a client gets really funny about signing a contract, that should be a red sign for you. Because you're not only trying to put a promise together, you're not only recording a promise, it also protects you and also the client as well. Those pain points should be the foundation of your contract, because every line of a good contract solves the problem that you faced before. Every good design contract should include the following. You're not responsible for things that you never agreed to do. So you have to define every stage of what is included in the project and what's not. So you have to define your stages, your meeting frequencies, your drawings, and your submission duties. Avoid nasty surprises at this stage. You also need to define your timeline frequency. How long is the project going to take? You also define how long each stages are also going to take. Then you also need to define your payment terms. That's number 3. You need to define your payment terms. How many percentage are you taking at each stage? Some people take at each stage. Some people just take their 80%. Some people take 10% first, 20% next. So you have to know what works for you best. In case you're doing a travel project, anything that has to involve traveling, you need to add them and clarify them in your payment terms. Also, you need to clarify the things that will happen in case there are late fees, because late fees happens. So you need to clarify everything. Everything needs to be stated in your payment term. Another thing you need to show in your contract is your client's responsibilities. What are the things your client needs to do? Because you cannot just, it's not only you doing the job, your client also has responsibilities, things that must be provided for you, like electricity, water, disposable, like where are we going to trash whatever refuse we have at the site? How are we going to trash them? Who is going to take responsibility? All these are going to be stated in your contract for clarity. Then designer's responsibility. You have to also show what your company offers, what you're going to deliver, how you're going to be delivering. Everything needs to be stated in the contract. Also, changes order should also be stated in the contract, because in case there's something the clients need to change, what are the terms and conditions that applies to this? Because you can't just, when we started a project, you just want to just start and just change something. Everything has to be clear. What are your terms? What are the things that happens when a client decides to change something, change a design, change everything? It needs to be stated in the contract. Also, you have to state clear if you offer warranty or any maintenance into the contract, because maybe you can give your clients like a 1 year warranty where in case of anything that needs to be worked on or anything that needs to be perfected during the 1 year warranty, then how you're going to do it, make it clear. Just make your warranty and maintenance very clear to the clients. These are ways to even attract clients that would make them to say, oh yes, I would love to work with this person because there's a warranty, and everybody loves a good warranty right now. Then legal action and dispute resolution, so that everybody knows what happens in case anything goes on, who are the people you need to meet. So you're not just going to be making a contract all by yourself by just going to Google or ChatGPT to just create a template for you. You're putting this down and writing it with your lawyer. Have a lawyer by your side. Show them that this is what I want in my contract. A lawyer can help you, or you can put it together and agree with your lawyer, so that in case there's a dispute or any legal action that needs to be taken, you know the places and you know how to resolve it. Your lawyer is going to help you. These are ways. This is not something that you can just go on Google and just work on it. You need to get a lawyer involved in case anything needs to be resolved. You can actually start simple, but make sure that everything that has ever stressed you in the past is included in your contract. That is why you don't want to fail. Everybody wants to grow, and you want to feel secured doing your business. You want to feel happy doing your business. You want to know that after my business, my balance is being paid and everything. Most of the time, one thing I've learned is that before I finish a project, I must make sure that my balance is paid, because we live in a country where people will just run away and everything. And you can also have a contract even with not just your clients. You can also have a contract even with your workers. You know, there are some kind of companies that you might be working with that you need them to deliver in, and you just feel like, I need a contract with this person. So it's very, very important, because it keeps you secured and keeps them secured as well. After you've written all these things down, you know, all these points that I've made to you, now you can now go and get a template. You can use ChatGPT, yes. You can go on Google, yes, but please don't do copy and paste. That is why you have to make it very, very natural. You have to make it that these are the things I have learned, these are the things, these are the guidelines. Let ChatGPT or any template that you're going through just be a guide, not copy and paste. Whenever you're using AI or any of these Google templates, you have to also make sure that your brain is involved. Mistake a lot of business owners and designers make is that they just go on Google and just download a template, and they don't even, it doesn't feel real. What you just need to do is just take the structure but rewrite it in your own language. Make it sound more like you, make it more professional. Let it be about your brand, your professionalism, your experiences, your process. That's what makes it powerful. Here are my professional tips from experiences that I have gone through, and this might also be a guide for you. First of all, always collect a deposit before you start work. That's my number one tip. Number two is never let a client rush you into a project when documentation contract has not been signed. Number three, if a client gives you verbal confirmation or verbal approvals, make sure that you document it, put them in writings, whether through WhatsApp, whatever preferred means of communication you and the client have together. Make sure that you document everything. These are personal experiences that I've had. Make sure that both parties sign any change order or anything that needs to be signed. You must have your company name stated on your contract. This is why you cannot just go on Google or ChatGPT to just download anything. You must have your logo, everything that represents your company stated in your contract. Then another thing is that you should keep your tone respectful, but let it be firm. Let it not look like you're shaking or you're afraid or you're not sure. You're running a business. You're not doing anyone a favor. This is something that I had to learn, because before I wasn't strong. I wasn't confident. But now that I'm doing my businesses and I am meeting and I'm learning, I have to be firm when I speak, but respectful. Respectful. Very important. The goal of a contract is not to sound strict, but is to make sure that everyone understands the rule of the game before we begin. So that's it. That's how you build your interior design contract. And if you really love this video and you would want me to show you real editable how I do it, how I downloaded a template, how I'm going to show you in my next video. If you want that, you can comment or you can ask for it, and I'm going to show you how to do it step by step. So share this video with anyone, any of your friend who is an interior designer or an architect or someone who is in the business, so that we can all come out as professional. The goal is not about really competing, it's about building each other, it's about getting there, it's about getting better so that we are more professional. If you've stayed till this end, thank you so much for watching my videos, for subscribing. So if you enjoyed this video and you stayed till this end, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. I would be looking forward to seeing your comments and your subscription. You guys subscribe to the channel, and yeah, we can do more videos like this. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Bye.